Hello, I'm John Proxy on channel John of the West. I'm having an Outer World adventure. That's the one, isn't it? And Parvati wants to chat.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is about the deserters. So, what's the other side of it? Well, no, figures. Reed didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I can't blame anyone for wanting to leave. This town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
I shall. I met the vicar. He asked me to find a book for him.
Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that.
I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways. Where are we headed?
I've noticed you mention your dad a lot, but never your mother. I've noticed that in that conversation we just had where you didn't mention either of them.
That's on account of how I never met her.
I'm sorry.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Oh, hang on. Did I read about that? Is that normal?
Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Okay, yeah, this is the thing I read about. We'll talk later. Cool. Might want to start actually doing stuff. I've been collecting. What does it say? Hold. Okay, let's save our game and see what this stuff does.
Heading back. On my way. Coming back. On my way.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that did. I'm going to load my game. Saltina Cannery. The only source of protein a busy worker needs. Might need to adjust these lights. There's a little bit. I want to move. So it's... well, whatever. Okay, cool. Do we know if we've gone to all the places? Or not? Look at the map. General store. Cantina, I think that's where we started. I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Let's slow down there. Not talked to you before?
Somebody's been running around town raving about a colony ship. Plague must have gone into their brain matter.
Top of your ear. What do you do here?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
I'll leave you be.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Spoke with you already, didn't I?
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Perception. You want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
I'm positive you mentioned something about being plagued.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
Why not?
She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't ya? Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
How can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Not so fast. I've got some questions.
I'll do what I can.
I assume there are guards.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
What can you tell me about these marauders?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Why can't you buy the medicine yourself?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
1, 2. Okay. I thought I didn't have sound for a second. In other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
Heard enough.
So you'll do it then?
I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
I'm here to collect your graveside fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
You're taking an awful risk trusting me, you know.
I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Leave you be.
Yeah, huh?
It's like opening doors. Right.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Why are you watching me?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Ah. Medical 5, he's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Persuade 10. Let me worry about that.
Alright. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
I get it. You need someone to smuggle you medicine under the table.
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
Right. I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
Sweet. Let's have a look at the map. See, that's why we look at the map. Ooh, companion ledger. Companion ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. You can see their skill stats, status, effects, and gear. To change your companion's gear, first select the item you want to swap out, then choose a compatible item to replace it with. I can also change their behavior. Well, she's got better stuff than I do. I'll get a helmet at some point. I have no perks available. I think I'm happy to leave it with that. That's on me. Map. We're here for the map. I will double check that I've gone to these places. I think I've been everywhere.
I've never seen an outfit like yours before. You're not from around here, are you?
Okay, so let's have a look at our quests. Comes now the power. Okay. Do you want to speak with this vicar? There are more orders. That's outside. Okay, I want to talk to Silas. Landing pad, southeast. Okay, what? No, we want to talk to the vicar. Damn it. We'll talk to Silas, then go back in. If you'd like to try different choices for skills and perks, try out the re-thingamajig. Charge up weapons. Yeah, we know all this. It's nice having loading screens. I've sort of missed them, but not really. Yes. It's because all the graphics are on full, and maybe I should consider not having them on full. Then again, there was quite a lot of slowdown right there.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking about, Silas?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
Okay. I'm sorry, Parvati.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Not those fees you wanted.
You run into any trouble?
Comrade says he can't afford to pay.
Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
Are you suggesting extortion?
That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
I'll take a look. While I'm nearby, what are you? Southeast. Ah. Can we have a quick look at our graphics? 3D resolution. What? Yeah, I want to turn motion blur off, I think. Ah, screw it. Let's turn shadows to high. That's all I'll do. Button. Landing site, the cemetery. We didn't really have a look around here, did we? I'm guessing it's that down there. There we go.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Ludwig.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Silas sent me. You owe him your graveside fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
You okay? You seem confused.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Lion. That's what you're saying. No. Yeah, oh yeah, gotcha. Watch out for those mechanicals.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
If your resistant needs another gun, I am for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. So tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's Chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Bob Army's pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
If I'm going after this mechanical scout, I could use a couple of pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Got a question for you.
Go on.
What do you have against mechanicals?
You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars.
I'd say I have. Pretty sure that's what they were programmed to do.
Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us. First, they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
Got a question for you.
Go on.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially, unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
I feel like you could tell everyone that, but okay, I'll leave you be. Let's skedaddle. Oh, it's T&Ls. I still don't really have any money. 170, I'm getting there. Bullets and things. Cool. Oh, there was someone else. Okay. We should go back and talk to the vicar. Or we check the map. Find this guy's thingy. I'll have a look around the town first. He said at the back of town, didn't he? Those are some interesting noises.
Aw, he ain't me for it. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Yeah, but I could as well.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Engineering 30. I could do it myself, actually.
That's not bad work, mister. You done this before?
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Whoa, hey! Don't you owe me something for the repairs?
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
Where are we going now? Cool. Some frozen dinners. Some pre-sliced bread. Don't mind me, I'm just stealing all this stuff. Just all of it. That. The Nuka pad, of course it is. Combat drone. It's dead. Weapon parts.
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
Cool. Oh, no, hang on. Nope. I don't have the heart. Nope. Could have been interesting. Possibly don't want to use those things as soon as I find them. Cool. We're going full circle. Ooh, it's a mantis swarm. They're quite small. Apparently.
Bring us honor, soldier.
You won't have to worry about the scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in a lavatory.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Let you know if I find it.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Cool. So we did get long guns up. I think getting my medical to 35 might be a good idea. Okay. Termination. I'm just gonna put just one into there. Okay, intimidate's on 30. I know that's not like a big number, but I think I want long guns to be a little bit higher as well. Possibly. Or determination? 30 isn't a thing, though. Okay, medical. Okay, that'll do. I'm not going to overthink it. Let's apply. Let's revert up. Sorry, I'm going to overthink it. That is 7 away. That is 8 away. And that's 9 away. 1, 2, 3. Okay, third mixing slot. Yeah, but it's not doing anything. I don't really need a third mixing slot right now. That's the thing. Okay. Maybe And a little bit. Yeah, like. So lie to 35. Put tech to 35. Is there anything else? Having hack. Yeah, I think I want hack up as well. 1, 2, 3. Right. It would be nice to be able to access restricted items. Okay, let's apply. Cool. I still don't have any perks right now. In we go. Faux windows adds beauty and verisimil. I've heard the word before. Verisimilitude. Verisimil. Oh, fuck it. We want to talk to the vicar, and then we want to go into the cantina. There's a big ass sign. Where is it?
A friend of mine died a couple weeks back.
This looks like a cantina.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Let's have a look at my mission. Oh yeah, I need to bribe the doctor, maybe? Oh yeah. I thought it said read message for some reason. Comes now the power. Okay. Ludwig's secret weapons. Bathroom of Edgewater's Cantina. Hoping now that I've got that selected. You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker?
You sounded worried.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
I'm going to guess you're not a drinker yourself.
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
If you want to talk about it, I'm happy to listen.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
We are in the cantina. Maybe I already picked it up. I've been here before. So if I go into my settings, see, I turned off. I turned off the waypoint markers. There we go. I'm going to turn the thing back off again. Lovely. See if you've got anything new to talk about.
You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice.
I'll have a drink. I felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
You asked me about myself.
Suppose I did. Ready to talk about it?
You wouldn't believe if I told you.
That right. Prove it.
I'm an alien spirit of pure ether inhabiting a human body to learn about your kind.
Oof. You knocked your head in the cannery, didn't you? Injuries come out of everyone's pay. Says so right there in your contract. So, you want to tell me what your story really is?
I'm the last survivor of the colony ship Hope. Everyone else is frozen.
I already asked you not to bring that up around me. Change the subject or buy something. We'll get you mostly drunk. Go ahead.
Ah, never mind. Cool. Vicar and...
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Ooh.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl.
Something you need?
I want to know what that incident was.
You mean why I'm not allowed in the store anymore?
Yes. There seems to be a story there.
There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
You were a kid. That must have been forever ago.
Sure, but folks got long memories around here. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing, and next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road.
You picked the lock on the vending machine.
Well, sure. They're not tough. Even back then, before I got real good at that sort of thing. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G?
Go on.
Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Moreau's still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
What about you, sir?
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
The vending machine thing? That was ages ago.
I realize that. Company still has not sent us the necessary parts to conduct repairs. And so, no thanks to Miss Holcomb, yonder vending machine remains inoperable.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Go right ahead.
I hate you, vending machine.
We might be able to fix it. Alright, cool. I like that. That was nice.
And your rations yet?
Yep.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Does he now? Conrad! Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's choice property. Eugene was an asset, and somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us, so I was thinking that we'd pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth, heirlooms passed down from his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price. Nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Well, kind of feels like a shame to leave him with all that stuff.
What can I do for you?
Persuade one. I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your graveside fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
You just leave the stuff on your desk. Found a note from Phyllis.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
Ask forgiveness from the vicar later.
The good Vicar Maximilian and I have never quite seen eye to eye, but your point is well taken. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Lovely. I'm told Eugene killed himself. What happened?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
It's horrible.
It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we'd all pay the price for his crime. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Goodbye.
Go ahead.
Okay, fair enough. We need to talk to a vicar, don't we?
And your rations yet?
That's the church.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance.
I haven't found your book yet.
Please get it.
Of course, I have something to ask you, though.
What would you like to...
Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of Adelaide's group, Vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Depends on how well the leader can provide beyond your walls.
Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for.
What do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. They who are...
Seriously, what are you selling here?
Selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these tried and true words of wisdom to your liking.
All you've got are platitudes about enjoying your work. Have you looked around here lately?
Have you? These people need something. Anything they can grasp to survive. Delving into the metaphysical minutiae of the grand plan would be nonsense to them, if not worse. My apologies. The townsfolk are having a tough time of it, and it's been difficult for me to enrich their lives. They are good people. It is just difficult to reach them.
Okay, fair enough. Cool, I'm going to let you guys go. I've been John Foxy on Town of John of the West. Is this a map? I think it is, isn't it? There's the sun. Huh. Neat. Oh yeah, there's... I was going to say the moon. The moon isn't going to be like 100 times bigger than the sun, is it? Is it? Or a sci-fi. Neat. I don't know what that is. I feel like I've seen the word before. Anyway, yes, I'm letting you go. I've been John Foxy on channel John of the West. I've been having an Outer Worlds adventure. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. What are you guarding? Thank you for watching.